Hey guys, it's Rocket Blade here. Once again, what's up everybody? Welcome to the 4th episode of the Let's Play of The Walking Dead. Episode 4, Thicker Than Water. So I'm doing it in a different style, like a post after thing. So you won't. So I'm not talking like in real time, like I did the other ones, mainly because I was pressed for time and I had to do it this way, just for just one time. Hopefully, we'll just. I mean, it's kind of a test / just for time convenience because I won't be able to get to this anytime soon because next week, this coming week I just have to start working, and then of course during the work time I won't have any free time. So right now this is like the best time to this is like the best time right now to do it, and so that's why I have to do it this way, just for this episode. Hopefully it goes back to normal, and maybe I might do it this. It might come out well according to Cooper, so that's up to him and me. And so we're just picking up where we last left off, but I'm gonna point out right now something weird happened in terms of a glitch, and you'll see in a moment. See the guy's coughing up blood, and bam, I smacked him. See that black guy right there? He's not there, because in episode 2, as you saw, I shot him in the head. I don't know why he's there. So again, it's doing the whole Batman thing where it's not remembering my choices. Granted, but everything else is fine. Like, see, I killed the guy, as you saw. We didn't, we used him as a bargaining chip to let the other people know in the New Frontier, in the New Frontier in Prescott, that hey, they're abusing their power by going on raids and by going on raids and killing people, and killing people and taking their stuff. And it's just doing this is the recap right now, and I just tell him like, okay, we're gonna go now, confront them. They'll be safe here. And of course, he's like, oh man, you happen to help me, and we're telling him what's going on. And by the way, she's the cause for that, by the way. And they're like, oh, they don't, and even when they know everything, they still don't give a shit. I guess because they're scared of her or something. And and then we go drop to our knees, and like, oh no, oh we're fucked. I get knocked out, and then that's where the last episode ends. And now we're gonna pick up where we left off. But before you before you get all confused, like, wait a minute, why are they playing baseball? Which will be coming up in a moment. We're going to the past, obviously, because there wouldn't be like all of a sudden be playing baseball, and just saying, Taylor Toys does play. Yeah, batter up in another park somewhere. Yeah, the arcades. God, remember those times? Jeez. Hot. It's like an arcade. It's like an arcade. It's like I want to say like a festival area where you get to go and have fun, and so you go to a batting range, play the arcades. It's like a fun little place for your family and stuff. So and whatnot. So yeah, right now we're just talking right now, and just like trying to catch up with just catch up with each other, trying to catch up with each other and stuff. And he feels kind of bad, as you can tell something's wrong with the brother, and he's like, hey, what's going on, man? Is everything okay? And before we get the chance to tell him, hey, what's really going on with him, one of the main character's fan show, because before he's just if you're just walking in, this is his Let's Play, which I don't know why he walked in this late, but he used to be a famous baseball player, but unfortunately due to some gambling stuff, he got kicked down, but still people remember him, and this girl wants an autograph. Now here's the shitty thing that's going to come up in a moment. He's like, well, you would have made this out, so he's like, no, I don't want my name on it, I just want your autograph so I can sell it. I mean, damn, like she's like being straight up honest in how she wants it, so she's not bullshitting at all. Like at all, how she wants that baseball to be signed. I mean, I made a fan's day, but damn, it's like for crying out loud. At least she's honest. The little girl's honest, I guess. Like, oh boy, she's like, oh boy, I'm gonna get $10. Now here's a weird option. You get to choose to either hit the balls good or fail. I guess, he feels. Here's the thing. I guess he feels jealous. He feels jealous of his brother because he became a successful pro baseball player, and he just became some army vet. And And I guess he always wanted to impress his dad, and his dad was always, you know. And the thing about families, you should never pick a favorite kid because he, you know, the father obviously, you know, had probably the favorites, was probably the baseball player's favorite son because all the money he was bringing to the family and all that stuff at the time, where he was just a veteran. Granted, they bring in good money too, but not as much as a pro baseball player, which is a shame considering the fact that, you know, soldiers, I mean, what they do for us to have our freedoms is nothing short of not easy. It's not easy. It's not an easy life for military life and stuff. And he just, ouch, as you saw, he got hit by the ball, and them things do hurt. And, you know, it's like, and I just feel like that same thing, because sometimes it's best not to say anything. And I just feel bad for him, you know. And, you know, it's like we're just trying to catch up, and you know, he's just getting jealous that, you know, that he's showing off, and he's just, you know, I'm just trying to, like, you know, because I think not that long ago he just got kicked out, so he's just doing it to make himself feel better, and you know, he's just kind of like, oh my god, yes, the crowd, like, he's pretending he's in the field again, stuff like, oh my god, the crowd's going wild, and he's acting all jealous and butthurt. You see he's walking out right now, clearly jealous, but that's part of it. But you'll see in a moment, you're gonna find out, he's gonna say what's going on, like wait, dude, come on, let's talk. Like, I don't want you to be mad at me. And he's like, you know, do you really want to know? Do you really even care? You know, what's going on? He's like, dude, I'm here to help you. Like, and like, well, just help me you know. And he's like, you don't understand, man. You don't know what it's like. And I goes, okay, well, help me understand what's going on. And, you know, basically he wants to go back back into the army because he, you know, he's admitting right now as he sits down that him and his marriage is not exactly going well. It's going to shit really bad, and, you know, he just feels like shit, and he feels useless being here, and, you know, he feels that if he's out there making money for them, he feels like a man. Here he feels useless, and I'm telling him, dude, you have kids now, you know what I'm saying? Because it's not like before it was just her, you know, and you have two kids. You know what I'm saying? And to keep it, and you know, and plus all the time, also mom and dad is gonna worry too and whatnot. And I tell, you know, the thing is, I tell him that, you know, I'm telling him, you know, that, you know, he should really think about this. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not like he's doing it. This is a decision he's not making on his own. He has a family now to think about. And now he's telling me, please, if I do leave and go to the military, will you look after my family? And of course, you know, I don't want the wife and his kids to suffer. So I'm like, you know what, dude, don't worry. I'll pick to say, don't worry. I'll look after your family. I'll help you. You know, if you feel like you need to go, then go. And of course, he's like, happy. Thank you so much. And you know, he's like, he's really appreciative and stuff. And he's like, come on, I'm gonna go buy you. Let's go grab a beer. And, you know, and they walk off, and then right now, in a moment, we're going to come back to modern time. So just give that a moment. And, yeah, now we're back. Oh, yeah, by the way, that's the guy I didn't shoot from, I think, episode, 1. He's like, come on, man, I didn't shoot you, dude. He's like, well, I don't give a shit. And he's like, well, okay then, dude. Be like that. And, of course, here comes, here he comes. And then maybe his name is Pitch. And, you know, he's like, we're trying to talk reasons. I'm like, dude, look, you saw what happened. And then I saw what happened, but we told you. She even admitted to it. And I'm like, so you're just like, what? I mean, you claim to be a leader, but are you really a leader? Because it's like you're just following her orders, even though you know what's going on. And she even admitted it. She even admitted to it. I mean, granted, she did it. She felt that, like if you go back to episode 3, she feels that what she did was normal to save the people, you know, Prescott, because, you know, people, you know, it was a bad winter and they lost a lot of people and they lost a lot of supplies. So what they do to get by is steal from other people. But what cost? They're killing people. As you saw from the very first episode, a little girl died, you know? You know what I'm saying? A little girl died. It got really, really bad. And, you know, and he's just like, you know, he's like frustrated, like, man, I don't know what to do. This shit's got really, really bad. And, you know, it's like, dude, like this. Oh, and I had to pause it here for a moment because I helped my mom with something. But don't worry, Koopa's gonna put like a funny little joke edit. So he'll put it on and we'll be right back.
12 seconds later.
I won!
And we're back. Sorry about that. So I hope you did a little funny edit. So yeah. Anyway. So as you see, the situation is really, really bad, and the situation in it is really bad, and trying to figure out what to do. And he's like, "Man, no, don't worry." I'm telling him, "Dude, fight for your family. We'll stick together, and I got your back no matter what happens." You know what I'm saying? Because what she's doing is terrible. We need to stop her because this is not going to stop. As you saw, it cost a little girl's life, and even when we told her that, a little girl died, she still didn't give a shit. I mean, she's like heartless, man. Like, it's just like truly just heartless. And so I'm sorry, just like the story, because I can't believe how like heartless this person is. Like we told her what happened, what they did, and they still just don't give they didn't give like a damn at all. Oh, and speaking of which, look at the woman of the hour is arrived. Oh God, and she's that typical like, oh, I'm doing it for the greater good kind of fucking kind of person. Is like, even though she's clearly her ambitions is clearly just clouded and just in her own head. It's just so ridiculous. And how how she is, and just clearly it just amazes me. This person, this character Joan, is like, wow. I'm gonna say it. She's a bitch. She's a real bitch. I mean, like I know I'm repeating myself, but like she knows what she did. I mean, and she still didn't give a damn. And what makes it worse, if you're wondering what's going on right now, she's gonna pin it on on my brother to make it seem like it's him. She doesn't say it, but when later on you'll see why. That's what's going on. Like she's gonna pay like he did it, and like oh, they're not gonna believe you. I'm gonna pay like she's gonna pay like she's this big evil dude, even though he's not. I mean, he's kind of an asshole, but because he's an asshole, but you later found out he's not that much of an asshole. I mean, not to Jones level, at least. And now they want to now she wants to take him to go talk about something. And of course, they're leaving me behind. Alright, now to do what episode 3 didn't have, some puzzles. So it took a bit. Here's the thing that pissed me off. I knew what to do, but the game was being dumb. But I had to be specific. But so the first thing you gotta do is, of course, grab the pipe, mash X, and as you see, obviously, it's on PlayStation. Grab the pipe, and then you gotta like try to like go to the steps, which I'm gonna go to in about a moment. Excuse me, because I'm trying to see get up there. And I guess you gotta like go look up to it and click on it again, because what you're supposed to do next is go to the stool, grab it, look at it, then grab it. And then he'll use that to pull himself up to get there. But unfortunately, it wasn't like want to do it right away. It's like it was being like kind of anally picky. So for a while, I was just trying to just trigger everything to make the puzzle, because I knew what to do at this point. But unfortunately, I had to pick certain things to move the game forward. So that's why I was kind of like still looking at the thing, looking at everything, even though I knew what to do already. But to kind of like pass the time, I'm gonna talk about some other stuff. I mentioned this on my one of my recent videos on the that Tekken 7, which is coming out June 7th, by the way. I'm very excited for that game, by the way. I'm so hyped for it. Me and my older brother are huge fans of that franchise, and I just can't wait to see it. Of course, I will do first impressions and eventually a review of that game, of course, because I love Tekken. Tekken is just Oh, it's so damn good. It's one of those games. It's kind of like the Soul Calibur of fighting games. It's easy to pick up. It's easy to learn, but hard to master kind of games. And I love those kind of games. Those pick up and play fighting games, because anyone could jump in and play. It's not like we're like kind of like with Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter. You have to learn down and sit down, learn the moves. Which I love those games too. Don't get me wrong, but I love those games like Tekken and Soul Calibur, where you can just give a controller, hop in and play. It's again easy to learn, hard to master kind of things. But unfortunately, I'm not really, really excited for it, mainly because of the fact that Roger, which is this kangaroo character, who's been around for the series, I want to say since Tekken 3, because I played the first. I didn't play Tekken 2. I know he was in the first one. I'm not sure he's in the second one, but I do know he's in the Roger the kangaroo. I believe was in the third one, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but definitely I know in Tekken 4, but I know he was in 3. Point being, the character got removed. Now, and you bet you're wondering what happened this time. Apparently, according to the internet, what I first found this out at was I was on Facebook called Shoryuken. I know it means dragon uppercut. It's like there's a Facebook post that posts gaming. There's a Facebook page that posts gaming news, and that's where I found it first. I was on Facebook, randomly looking around, seeing if I find anything new on Wonder Woman or anything updates on Justice League or Guardians or whatnot, and I run into the fact that animal activists protested against the game due to the fact that it's promoting animal violence. So I guess to appease these people, they removed Roger from the game. And let's just say that I'm not happy about that at all. It pissed me off to no end, and I thought it was a joke. I honestly thought that this was a joke. I'm like, nah, this is joking. It's probably like a troll post. You know what I'm saying? Late April Fool's joke or whatever. April Fool, but no. No. Koopa looked for me, and multiple sites, and I mean multiple sites, was talking about this crap. So unfortunately, it was real, and I am just so angry right now. So damn angry right now about this. It's again, it's the fucking Batgirl / ukulele situation all over again. Catering to these people that are not fans of these products, and for what? It all it's gonna do is gonna piss off people like me. Excuse me. So it's just, I don't get why these companies insist on keep doing this. It's so fucking frustrating to me. I don't know what to do. It's with the background situation, I wasn't into the comic, but I kind of understood. Then when Ukulele happened, I kind of got it. Because I was actually interested in the game because of the whole John Trent situation. I lost interest and didn't want to buy the game anymore. Then now I'm even more pissed because this is something I grew up with and loved to play, and it pissed me off to no end because now it's personally affecting stuff that I care about. Now I'm getting angry because now I'm getting upset, and now I know. Now I understand even more what these people are talking about. Because now they're catering to these people that are not fans, and it's affecting the product because of stupid concerns. It's not a real fucking animal, and yet yet they kowtow to these fucking people, and it pisses me, and it pissed me off. It's it's never gonna stop because they're keep doing it and doing it and doing it because they feel empowered. Oh, look what we did. Let's see. It's the old saying that goes, give a person an itch and they'll take a mile. So it's true. It's sad, but it's true. Okay, to get back to the game real quick, what's going on right now? Obviously, the kid saved me, and now one of the people from the Frontier people is helping us. It's the bald girl that you saw earlier. She's helping us, and now we're gonna go to her place and to discuss what we're gonna do next. He's looking at the grave like, damn, like this is messed up. He's like, I know, but we can try to make it better, and we take it over. And now we're kind of being like Metal Gear, kind of dodging and stuff. Try to be careful. And oh man, Jim's really bad situation. He's gotta be like super, super careful. It's like, oh no. Watch now. Watch this slide real quick. That's coming up. Damn. Wasn't that smooth? I was like smooth as butter. So yeah, so that's what's going on. So yeah, going back to Tekken real quick. It's oh my god, it is so upsetting that this happened. And it's just like it's so upsetting that this happened, and it's so upsetting that this kind of thing is happening still with everything and whatnot. And I just wish that this would stop, because it's only gonna get worse. It's only gonna get worse if we just keep kowtowing to these non-fans of these projects, because that's what's gonna happen. It's just gonna get worse. And the title drop comes on The Walking Dead: A New Frontier. Yep, it was the 4th episode, so they're almost done. And by the way, as of me recording this, Guardians, I believe, came out this past Tuesday. The first episode of Guardians of the Galaxy, episode 1, and that's coming out to, of course, incredible reviews. But and by the way, unlike the last episode where was it episode 3? Yeah, where it crashed. This episode didn't crash this time, so that's a good job, Telltales. You didn't fuck it up. And now you're asking when did it crash? When we were playing baseball. I guess maybe pausing it earlier, to help my mom with something, I guess prevented it from getting crashed, I guess. But still, I'm glad it didn't happen. Thank God. It was less of a headache to worry about. So good on that. But still, the fact that this stuff is happening, even on Walking Dead, it shows that they're being stretched out too thin. What I wanted to do is just focus on one at a time, then go to the next project. Because when you're still working on a project like this, then doing another project, for example, with Guardians, stuff like that's gonna get missed. I mean, and these are long games. These like each episode's takes about between an hour and an hour and a half, depending on if you know what you're doing. So it's just one of those things, like, you have to just be careful. You have to just take your time with these kind of things, because then episodes get affected. Because granted, despite that one glitch from episode 1, from season 1, it was a random thing that I heard that was out of their control, and it was still still up and coming at the time. Still working out those kind of demand, those big episodes. And but as you saw, from season 2, there was no glitches from what I'm aware of. Wolf Among Us had this one word glitch, but after that it ran beautifully. But then even Tales of the Borderlands had a weird glitch on there, but other than that, it ran fine. But then after that, all of a sudden with Batman, as you saw from my Let's Plays on that, it got bad. Excuse me. Credit with Koopa, he helped me edit it out like it didn't happen. But trust me, I think episode, I want to say 3. Yeah, episode 3 or 4. I think episode 3 or 4. I know it was one of those where the game crashed, and I'm not kidding, 3 times. 3 times. 3 times. It's it's not like, oh, I'm making it up. It's like and Koopa's my witness. He can tell you, it crashed 3 times. It was so bad. It was just the worst thing ever, guys. Oh my god, it was just the worst thing ever. Oh my god. And again, episode 5, you think, oh, they fixed it on the, oh no, yeah, it was the 4th one. Then they're like, well, did episode 5 fix it? No, because then when you go to the final, the final battle in Arkham in the kitchen, there was invisible people, visible people there. We all you saw was teeth and eyeballs. I'm like, how did this get missed? And again, my video's still up. You can go look at it, and I'm not joking. It's like, how did this get through the testing? Did no one test this? Did no one say, hey, we need to maybe delay this episode because look what that's doing. Oh my god! Oh, just let me go back to the game real quick. As you can see, you have divided all those polygon zombies. But the point is, even if they can't escape, even if they wanted to escape, they couldn't because there's a horde of zombies passing through that area right now. So it's like one of those things. Like, damn they do, damn they don't. They're in trouble inside, but they'll be in trouble outside. So in those things, like they have to really be careful right now. So now we're trying to figure out what to do in terms of like how to like control the situation because it can go really bad if we don't do something. Okay, but going back to like Batman real quick, it just amazes me how, oh my god, like how it just fell apart the way it did. I mean, ultimately, it was still a fun. If like you're a hardcore Batman fan, oh my god, definitely get it. Like, what are you waiting for? Go buy it. Considering the price they're asking for, it's definitely worth it. No doubt about it. It's a fun game when it works. Like the first 3 episodes ran beautifully, but then 4 and 5 just took a massive nosedive. It's just a massive. And in Walking Dead, I mean, granted it's glitching here and there, but it's not as bad. Granted, 3 glitched, but 4 glitched when I played, by myself. But then when I recorded it, it didn't glitch. Thank God. So I guess they're fixing it faster, unlike Batman. Because if you're asking whether they did fix it, well, the last time I played by myself, I did the whole play again. No, and here's the thing. I guess most people went to help stop Penguin set up Two-Face because when I went to fight Penguin, I did it again, but make different choices. When I went to go fight Penguin, what was it? When I went to go fight Penguin, it ran beautifully. Like, no glitches, no nothing. It ran beautifully. So I guess no one checked the Two-Face, I guess. And then, but again, did the kitchen thing happen? Yeah, again, granted, there was no invisible people. But when I was fighting the main antagonist, which I won't spoil who it is, one of the people in the background was T-Post. Well, almost T-Post. It was kind of like making the arms like the point is, it was pretty close to damn T-Post. As close as T-Pose you're gonna get into a game, and I'm like, wow, like no one bothered to fix this shit. It just felt so rushed out, and the thing is, this is a big fucking property. This is fucking Batman here. Oh god, oh man, it was just like a nightmare. So okay, what we're doing right now in the game, we're going to a gun shop. Not gun shop. What the fuck I'm saying? This is the apocalypse. But we're going to a warehouse that holds guns, and right now we're hiding. So what she's gonna do is gonna distract them, and basically, the little kid here is gonna ask me, can we trust her? And basically, it's hard to say. I mean, because she's been with the Frontier so long. So I tell her, look, I trust him. I trust her enough. But, not to fully trust them. But like, just be on your guard no matter what kind of things. Oh, man. Because you can tell the stakes are high in this game. And you gotta really be careful because your choices do matter. But let's see, what else is there? What else is there to talk about? Oh, Injustice 2, again, I know I talked about this in one of my videos, but I'm really, really excited for that game. I cannot wait to see what happens with that. I'm really looking forward to it, considering the fact that one of my favorite Superman villains, Brainiac, is the main villain. Oh my god, I'm super excited for that. And then second, Superman and Batman, during the story mode trailer, they revealed that they do team up together to take down Brainiac. Because, I mean, like I mentioned before, I know people love it when Superman and Batman go at each other and fight, because it makes for amazing fights. But I love it more when they work together. Granted, I'm like I told you guys before. You know me already on YouTube that I'm one of the few people that advocate that BBS is a great film. Anyway, granted, I'm wrong. I love the fight itself when they fought each other. It was fantastic. I guess the comparison, it was kind of like, for you wrestling fans out there, it was kind of the Goldberg and Brock Lesnar of superhero fights. It was short, but man, was it sweet. Um, but I loved more when they came together to form the Trinity. Him, when Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman formed the Trinity for the first time on film to go up against the mighty Doomsday, and it was amazing. But overall, but yeah, I'm just looking forward to it. Justice 2 comes out this coming month, about, I believe, 15 days from now. Yeah, 15 days ago, May 16th. Also, May 19th is the new Fire Emblem or remake, Fire Emblem Echoes. It's a lot of great stuff coming out. So there's a lot of great stuff coming out in the month of May. Those are 2 alone. Alright, now, I gotta mention this part real quick before I continue on random things. See, the door is locked, so you need a fire hydrant to get it open. But let me tell you something, guys, because I know the audio's off. It makes a loud noise. You notice how my character stopped? He expects it again, and even like Javi here is like, "Oh shit, it's smoothing." Hear this? It's like really loud, really loud. I can't emphasize enough. Finally, the Spinal Smack gets it in, but like no one heard that. Like nobody heard that, and that noise was like loud. It echoed, guys. It was like boom, boom. Jeez. That's why he didn't like repeatedly hit it, because he was like, "Oh shit, I hope it didn't attract nobody," and luckily it didn't. It didn't. So now we finally got to the gun shop, so now we're loading up, man. They got like, it's not like it's packed to the T like I thought, but they got some, they got their stuff. Oh, he got his bag back, including his baseball, and they got some AK-47s amongst many, not like a lot with custom paint on it, like some of you see like on like Call of Duty. They got shotguns, M16s, man. They got the works in that area. Viper animation. One of that's real, that's generic. It's probably generic because, speaking of which, it's funny how like with certain anime, they have like brands on their in there, but others that are put generic. Like for example, I know Code Geass in Japan. They're good buddy with Pizza, because Pizza is promoted on there, but yet with some generic ones like Mountain, like just plain Mountain or Mountain Dough or Snockers. Oh man. What was a good thing to talk about? What else I saw that's random? Oh, on Twitter, I saw this thing that what was it? I saw this thing that that posts like bootleg stuff around the world. Oh my god, it's some terrible shit. It's like the worst thing ever. But we'll kind of get back to the game real quick. Javi, you see where the high because a person's coming, and then going to the door, and Javi decides it's good to attack that person. And that guy's like, man, he showed like no emotion. I'm gonna kill you, kid. So I push the guy, pulls out a knife. I'm trying to like tap X to like fight him off, but as you can see, ooh, ow, you see right there, I got stabbed, and I'm choking him, and I just knocked the dude out. He's like, now he's like disabled. But jeez, man, ow. And Kiyoji's figuring out, like, dude, are you okay? He's like, oh my god. Like, yeah, well, I've been better, obviously. And so yeah, it's of course she's like, what the hell's going on? He's like, can't leave you guys alone for like 5 seconds. Like, hey, don't worry, I got stabbed, but I'm alright. And she's like, look, we gotta get that link. So before we do that, we'll put this guy away. So that way, kind of like, I just noticed he's wearing like a fanny pack, like a weirdly rainbow colored fanny pack. Yeah, see, she's noticing the wound's bad, so she wants to go to the doctor to clean it up. So, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not arguing here because it's like, it's getting like, it's really bad. So yeah, like, like look after it and whatnot, because it does look pretty bad and stuff. So I'm gonna go and like get that checked. But anyway, going back to this bootleg, it's on Twitter, thing called bootleg stuff. You go and check it out. Man, the shit they find. Like, either it's just like, you can tell they're ripping people off, or it's just like, you look at someone's like, man, they're not even trying. You just feel the no effort. Like, literally, like, no effort. Like, at all. It's amazing how people are just want to get your money so damn bad. It's downright, as they say, ludicrous. Oh, as you can see here, we see our former, famous lady from the first 2 seasons, Clementine. Oh, what happened to you? I was like, well, I got cut. And she's kind of like looking for supplies and stuff. And he's like, it's like they need stuff. It's like basically she's looking for supplies and also kind of like find AJ because he found out from the last episode. Obviously, and to my brother, in the game, the kid lived. He pulled through. So now she want to ask him, the doctor there, if he knows where AJ's at. But unfortunately, as you can see from his eyes, the dude's like high off his ass. So he's not gonna tell anybody, and he's passed out. And she's like, she's starting those to cut, and he's like, come on, I can take care of it for you. And obviously, since I play season 2, I'm like, oh, I know she has good sewing skills. So I'm like, all right, go for it. I ain't got nothing better. I got none to lose. She's like, oh, don't worry, you can trust me. Oh, now this part here is really awkward when I played this. And I'll tell you why in a moment. And I'll tell you why in a minute. Because I'm asking her, hey, what's going on, Clementine? Because she's said something. He's like, oh, no. It's nothing. It's like, I'm bleeding. It's still on, but I don't know what it is. And it's a woman thing, but, do you know what it is? And she basically asked me, well, do you know what that is? I'm like, oh, boy, I do know what that is. And let me tell you something. When me and Cooper played this, it was, like, so awkward. I'm like, oh, God. So basically I just picked, like, yeah, well, that means, well, you're growing up into a woman. I don't know that I'm a dude. I don't know how that stuff works. But I know when you get your period, I know that means you're maturing. But yeah, it is like, is that what it is? It's like, yeah, that's what's going on. So right now, she's like, hey, just find some supplies. I'll just look after him, I guess. So what I'm doing, I found it right away in my first. It was obviously there. Obvious is obvious. But I decided, let me look around, see what else is in this office. So I open up and I saw some pills, and she's. And like, oh, and like I think it's like for pain and stuff. She's like warning me like, hey, you shouldn't take that because it might get very angry. Hell, she got kicked out because of giving away this medicine. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna take it. I don't give a damn. They ain't gonna notice. So, and I'm checking the other cabinet, and it's some other stuff. And I'm like, and I look to the door, and Lauren, I open the door as you see in the moment. It's something. It's like something for Clementine. It's a Tampax thing for Clementine's private part and stuff. Let's see that pills. Let's look to see if anything's useful to take for the group. So I'm like, nope. So I'm like, now I'm gonna go to Clementine so she can go and sew me up. But first I gave her the natural, the maxi pads. That would not tampons, but the maxi pads. That's what it is. My bad. I saw that. Maxi pads for her. Okay, of course Clementine says it's great. Clementine is grateful, and now she get the sewing kit. He's like, all right, well, let's get this started. So yeah, going back to the bootleg stuff on Twitter. Oh my God, it's just I've seen like this Homer Simpson like things of knockoff. Oh my God, is it bad? It's like. Girl, like, it is, like, so damn bad. Ooh. Well, the Simpson ones was pretty bad. I found some, like, this weird Ben 10 one. Like, it looked like... like, he had, like, mouth open. And I guess it was like a Ben 10, like... bubblegum thing. I don't know what that was. It was like it looked weird and shit. Oh, and right now we're going back to the past. As you can see, Clementine is going back to that one place, that random trailer park she found out in the woods to stay there until she kind of figures out what to do since she just got kicked out of the group. Now, obviously, she's depressed because she lost, AJ and stuff. And she's like just so sad. And that's like the one thing I gotta bring up real quick. It's just so disappointing that you can only play with Clementine but through flashbacks. And I kinda hated that. I kinda like wanna do some cool things, like maybe kill some zombies. And I guess they wanted to change it up, but like I really wanted to be Clementine because I grew with this character. I really liked this character. But, you know what I'm saying? I just wanted to, you know what I mean? Like, I want to play this adventure with her. Hopefully, hold on. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. Whoa. Ugh. Sorry about that. Whoa. I was wanting to ask you gas. Oof. I'm alright. Anyway, before my body tries to kill me, God damn it. Oh. So right now she came by, and then as you can see, the girl came by, and she felt bad what happened. She felt that wasn't right, so she stuck some supplies for Clementine, enough to get by until she finds like another settlement. As you can see here, of course you can't you gotta look at the stuff to progress. So you got canned beads, and then she picks up candy bars. You see right here, candy bar. Then you see like a bottle of water. Man, they look all the same in every apocalyptic type of games, for real. And now, of course, a drawing of a doodle of Goofball, which he calls him, AJ, aka Goofball. I don't know what that is, but like, it kind of looks like a butterfly to me. But really, it's supposed to be like a drawing of, I believe, him and Clementine. And he's like, "Don't worry. I mean, I know it sucks what happened, but you're a strong person, and I know you'll make it, and you'll find new people, and you'll be safe. So don't worry about, what's gonna happen and stuff." So, she's like, she's just telling her, don't lose, despite what happened, don't lose who you are, don't lose what makes you special. And I'm like, and I told her I won't and stuff. But yeah, it's really touching. It's a really touching thing. She's a nice character. I really feel bad that, I feel bad that it had to leave the way they did because of my brother David being the name David being a dick. Oh boy. But it is what it is and stuff. It's just so sad. It's just Clem did nothing. I mean, it's funny because, she gave a medicine to a kid that obviously needed the medicine, yet the freaking doctor, who told Clementine not to take the medicine was high. He was wasting medicine on his own to get high. I don't know what he was taking, but he was wasting supplies himself to get high. So if anything, this should have kicked him out. But the only reason they did because he's a doctor and he's gonna treating wounds and doing surgeries and stuff. That's the only reason why they kept him, because of what he knows. Because if he was some random just druggy dude, he would have been kicked out. Because seriously, he's I felt that David it was totally wrong and stuff. It's truly fucked up. I think in a moment she's just put out her hand for a handshake for Clement, to kind of to show a sign of respect and to wish her luck kind of thing. As you see right here, she put her hand up and you could choose either whether to accept it or not. But I'm of course I'm gonna accept it. I mean, she brought me a picture of something reminding me to remind me of AJ, and she did, give me food to survive, until I found a new area. And then the moment we're gonna go right, or now we're gonna go back into the present, and then and that's what happened. And then she's kind of like finishing up, and bam, she did an excellent job, as you can see, patched them up nice and good. I even said, man, nice work. She's like, thanks. Ooh, hold on. Ooh, excuse me, guys. I know I'm gassy today. My bad. So, what's going on in the world? Let's see what else is going on there in the world of. Oh, it is. It's Mr. I get high on my own shit doctor guy. What doing? I mean, just look at his eyes. For God's sake, man, this guy's like out of it, high off his ass. So he's basically asking him, he's like, so what did Joan do to you guys or your brothers? Like, well, my brother has been taking her. Like, he's like basically saying, well, he's screwed, pretty much. Let me see. So what else? One with the Fire Emblem Echoes real quick. I'm looking forward to that as well. It looks like an amazing game. It looks like it'll be fun. Also, like a little third-person like dungeon thing looks interesting. I like the fact that it's also coming with amiibos, which I did pay for, and I'm gonna show off like a kind of like an opening video as well. Not open, but kind of show them off how they look like and stuff. And I'm really looking forward to that game and see what they do with it. Also, of course, I mentioned Injustice. And of course, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite's coming out in September. And oh my guys, not for nothing. Normally, when I see these collector's edition that costs $200, I'm like, I don't know. But like this one is like the first one. I'm like, damn, is that worth it? Because it comes with, obviously the game and stuff, and I believe like a steel art book and whatnot. But it comes with 4 nice looking ass statues of Mega Man X and Ryu, and Iron Man, and Miss Marvel, the first 4 characters that were announced for Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. And oh my god, it looks so good. Like I mentioned before, it's also going to have a story mode. The cool thing I love the fact that they the first original villain that Capcom did was really, really awesome, because it was like the first one they did was like when Marvel vs. Capcom 2 was this like green sludge, the armor, and then later when in the second phase there's this giant red monster thing, but hold on, before I get back, let me go back to the game for a moment, because a big moment's happening here. He's pulling his needle, because like AJ, because Clementine was asking the doctor here, where's AJ? He's like, I'll gladly tell you if you kill me. And so he's like, if you kill me, I'll tell you where AJ is. And he's kind of like ranting on like they made me care and stuff, but he basically doesn't give a damn anymore. Saying I guess he knew about what's probably going on, and I guess he's feeling guilty about all the lives they took just so they could survive, and he just feels so damn guilty and stuff. And he's like getting angry as he saw she smacked that table. Like, okay, where the fuck is AJ? He's like, if you just kill me, then I'll tell you. And you see, it's like one of the first big choices you can see here. I'm like, look, I chose not to kill him. The reason why I did, because, like, what if he lied? What if, God forbid, like, I injected with, he's like, oh well, thanks for injecting me with the needle. So where's AJ? I don't fucking know. And he just dies, and then that's it. And then we were like, then the only guy that knows where AJ's at is dead. So I'm trying to tell, look, I'm sorry, Clement. Look, I know you're upset, but don't, we'll find out where AJ's at, but not this way. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, oh, well, I'm not going to tell you now. I'm like, this guy's being a fucking dick. And I look, Clem, I know you're upset, but it's like, he could be lying. Maybe he doesn't even know. He could be lying. He could be like, we ejected him, like, I don't fucking know. And he just dies. And like, you know what I mean? So it's like, so the only guy that knows right where he's at would have been dead. So eventually I know he'll fess up and tell us. I know we'll find AJ, if he's alive or not. Because unfortunately, I'll say this right now, we don't see AJ here in this episode, so I know the fifth episode is going to be coming. It'll probably come out maybe late this month, and if not, maybe like sometime between May or June. So I know it's going to be around pretty soon. So then after that, we'll find out whether or not if my brother David in this game was telling the truth or he was fibbing. Only one way to find out. Faux show. All right. So kind of so now we're going back there, and then we're gonna figure out. Now we're gonna make a plan like what to do and stuff. So let me see. Oh yeah. So kind of go back to Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite real quick. Yeah. Go back to Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite real quick. It's like so exciting. It looks like a fun fighter. It looks really great. It looks beautiful. Like the combo's great. Plus, they're bringing back something from like the first Marvel superheroes game back. I think for PlayStation. If I'm mistaken, could be wrong. These gems, and each gems do different. Some make you faster, stronger, slow down time. Each gem like does different things for you. It was like a fun Marvel like fighting game, and they brought that back. So it's like something like really. So I'm hoping like since they're doing something like. They brought something back to do something new with it. I'm hoping that maybe they'll do something with the Power Stones property. Hold on. Sorry guys, I'm kind of gassy. And so anyway, so there's a whole Power Stones thing going on, and the whole Power Stones thing like going on and whatnot, and it's just so ridiculous how Capcom's like using some of their properties. I'm like, what are they like? What are they doing? Are they using their properties? Are they using them or what? Because they're sitting on a lot of good stuff. Like, what was it like? Not Breath of the Wild, but like Breath of Fire. That's an RPG, for example. I played a few of them. The ones I played are pretty good. And then well, they did something new with the mobile game, but that doesn't count, really. It's like its own little weird thing, and I haven't heard anything since about that game. I gotta look at stuff if it's even out, because it's like, you know what I mean? Because it's like I heard it was coming out, and I heard nothing since. So, like, I'm wondering if that game came out, or just Capcom's like, this is fucking canceled. I don't know. And another thing, man, I hope they do a Mega Man game, because for real, it's like they haven't done nothing in a long time with it. They gotta do something, man, because damn, it sucks not having a Mega Man game out there. Granted, I know granted, even though I'm like one of probably amongst the very few people that thought Mighty Number 9 was actually a good platform shooter. I wouldn't mind a Mighty Number 9 sequel, in my opinion. But people are like, it sucks, it was bad. I'm like, no, it wasn't. Was it perfect? No. Was it the greatest? Was it better than any Mega Man games out there? It's probably better than some, but not obviously others. But for what we got, it was good. It was a good platforming shooter. It wasn't amazing, but it wasn't like the worst piece of shit that people make it out to be. It didn't crash on me, especially when I hate the fact that people make out like, oh man, like if you play the Wii U version, it's gonna bork your game, which is like not fucking true at all. As you saw, I did a Mighty Number 9 first impressions, and first impressions, and even I did a review. And some people brought that I didn't, but most people agree with me. It's like they're letting their, and most of the people either there are people that didn't even play the game, they're being just going on word of mouth instead of trying them themselves, or B, because they put money in it, they're letting their personal feelings get in the way of the game, and I know I'm mentioning this guy before, And this is an example because he even like showing his video, and like you can see for yourself. Pro Jared, he obviously put money into my number 9, and he put it in the worst. That's the worst game of the year. But now, what makes that entry invalid was the fact that he even openly admitted in the video that there are clearly worse games out there, but because, again, he didn't in a way he didn't say it, but in a way he said it in a different way. He's letting his personal feelings get in the way, but you can't let personal feelings get in the way. Case in point, like for example, I know you know all this guy. He's named a famous YouTuber named Total Biscuit, and he was doing this. I think it's called Titan Rush, or I think I could be wrong. I know it was Titan something, and it was like this it's like this indie game that it's basically it's kind of like a boss rush mode kind of thing, and you just go around and fight different bosses and try to beat them as fast as possible. And basically he didn't say it was good. He didn't say it was bad. He's like, it looks interesting, but it's not my cup of tea. But if you guys want to try it out, go ahead. He's still promoting the game, but the developer got all butters like, oh, and like, well, that's your, so I don't forget what he said, but I know he said some smarky, sarcastic thing at Total Biscuit, like whatever, dude. Like it's on Twitter. You can look for it up yourself, and because of it, Total Biscuit obviously got pissed off. He's like, dude, it's like you're taking it like I'm insulting you. Was like, I'm just saying, look, it's not my cup of tea, but I still promote it. And he admitted that if he were to review the game, his personal feelings were getting involved, so he decided not to review it. So again, Project, what should have done was to either review it honestly, how it really is, or just not review it at all. And if people ask, well, what do you think, Project? Give his opinion on record, but ultimately he can't give an honest review because he has a personal bias against it. So, but to kind of get back to the game real quick, I'm going off track. Basically, what's going on right now, the black character that you saw that is left, he's supposed to be dead, was like, well, I don't want to help these people because what they did to the town. It's the town he was in before. He's like, well, I'm just going to leave. It's like, okay, man, good luck. And like, okay, we got and my character's like, okay, we need to talk to people of the new frontier. Cause I know not everyone's for this stuff. You gotta convince them that this is wrong, and maybe we can come together, and then maybe do an uprising, dethrone her, and get some true leadership, and run this very peacefully. Run it in a very peaceful, running like in a peaceful manner. All right, so like right now we're going to go and get the truck to, because right now she mentioned that there's a truck that we can use to I guess maybe just in case things get bad to escape with. I mean, she says it's kind of beaten up, but hey, it's one of those things that it is, it's better than nothing kind of things. But when I was going on that random tangent, he was going really excited earlier in the video, saying, as Javi here, he's like, come on, I know my dad's at, trying to get all ahead of the thing, whoa, okay, let's and I'm trying whoa, let's slow down, man. He's like, no, man, I know my dad's at, I know the city, but it's dangerous out there, you can die. He's like, I don't care, I'm gonna die for my dad, his family. He's like, dude, no one has to die. You don't have to be a martyr. You know what I'm saying? And maybe I'm gonna talk to my dad to tell him that, dude, you don't have to die. We gotta be smart about these things. There's no point in sacrificing your, dying for nothing. That's basically what I'm trying to, tell the kid here. You're not gonna, it's not. There's no point if you're just gonna just die for nothing. Which is, just true. He's like, I understand. He's like, you're right, but it's like, he just basically says, please just stop treating me like a kid, but whatnot. Okay. Okay, now Let me see what else to talk about now. Oh man, amiibos. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So much good amiibos. Coming out. That's coming out. Yeah, that's that's coming out, and I'm just really excited to see what the not really excited, but like what there's gonna be like new amiibos coming out of, I think, Skyward Sword, Majora's Mask, and Twilight Princess. Even though, hold on. Ooh, sorry guys, I'm kind of gassy. Anyway, they come out with. I know they come out with a Twilight Princess, Skyward Sword, and Majora's Mask Link. Even though technically the Link amiibo I have should count as Twilight. Yeah, it is Twilight Princess, but I don't know. I'm gonna get it still because it does look cool. But I'm looking. I definitely like Majora's Mask one because he's like holding one of the like the Goron mask. I kind of like that. It looks really cool. And the Skyward Sword, the way amiibo toy looked, the way it was supposed to look really cool. And I really like it, so I'm gonna get that one as well. Also, especially, and also, I think either June or July. No, I believe in June they're coming out with I think the last DLC character amiibos. They come out with 2 Bayonetas, 2 Corins, both male and female. I have Koopa instead because you like the female Corin, how she looked, and now she's an option to buy. And there's Cloud from how he looked like from Final Fantasy VII, and Cloud how he looked like when he from the Final Fantasy VII movie, CGI movie that came out. So as we're going on now, we found the truck, but like it's like, oh shit, and like luckily Clementine grabbed me because I had to press down, like uh-oh. But luckily they didn't notice us. And like, what's going on? It's like, oh shit. They're like, well, there's people there, probably early risers, so we had to like sneakily push out the car and then hotwire it so we can get to where we need to go. Anyway, what else is going on? Oh, Mass Effect, Andromeda. Even though Koopa's like, oh man, but like they finally fixed the glitches in the game. Because before, oh man, like I said before, if you look up for example, you look up on YouTube anywhere, just random like videos, like it's everywhere. You can look. There's like glitches of like the weird ass faces they would make, and then I remember I was watching this like Jim Stone's like first impressions. He was like shooting at this alien. All of a sudden, one of the characters like popped up from the air and just like was in the air, and then it's like teleported in the air, and then like. It was in the air, all of a sudden it fell down. It was like so weird. One guy was like constantly running into like a pillar and shit. It was fucking weird. It was just so fucking weird. Oh god, the glitches were like it was so bad, guys. It was just like, oh man. It was just like, it was so bad. I'm telling you. Oh, jeez Louise. The glitches were, like, off the chain. Oh, my God. And it's like, man, no one, like, I mean, I'm not sure of any game-breaking bugs, but, man, it was so annoying. It was, like for example, like, the main, like, the default guy looked really good. Like, you know, the model looked fine. But then the girl model looked almost nothing like the actress that portrayed her. I'm like, what is this? I'm like, did they not test this at all for real? As you see, I got grabbed by a zombie. I'm like, oh no, like, give me, I wanted that. And I smack him in the head. Excuse me, jeez. And you see that boing. He's got in the car. He goes to check on me. Like, oh, don't worry, I'm good, dude. Let's get the hell out of here before it gets, before something bad happens. Okay, so right now I'm going to do the Hotwire the Car mini game. It's not really a mini game, it's pretty easy. So you just tap the Xbox and use the app and open where the thing is at, crank it open, and then just snip the wires and tap it together and hope you don't get electrocuted, like he says, and get things and hopefully just get things going. But yeah, so the amiibos. Oh man, I'm really excited for that. And it's just they're getting sort of better with amiibo storage, but not really. I haven't seen like any like Link amiibos or Mario amiibo. Like, oh man, it's just like it's so bad when it comes to restocking. GameStop is pretty okay for what I've seen, but like man, certain amiibos are there and certain ones aren't. Is like man, it's just like it's all over the place. And there's like amiibos, and man, obviously, the price gouging for some amiibos is so ridiculous. It's like, man, they don't even give a fuck. Like, for example, the Toon Link amiibos. I think they're the only like current like Zelda amiibo I don't have till the newer ones come out. They want like $40, and that's like the cheapest I've seen. I'm like, really? Yeah, no. Besides, I have this Toon Link Princess Zelda from Wind Waker like combo pack thing. It's like, you know what? I'm happy with that. It's fine. I mean, look, I want to pay maybe $20, maybe $25, but there's no way I'm gonna pay more than double. Scratch that, triple for what it's worth. Because normally these things are like $12. I'm not gonna pay triple. And then they even include shipping and handling. So I'm like, nah, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Because I found a Yoshi for like that price. I think I looked at what, $13, $14 for like a Yoshi. Granted, the only bad thing is I waited like a long ass time for it. I think I ordered it back in March. I didn't get it until like late April. And then I got not even a week ago or week or so ago. I remember Super Smash Bros. And it's Japan too, because you see like the Japanese lettering on it as well. So yeah, right now we're kind of waiting to see what's going to happen now. So Javi's like, hey, let's play a card game, Clementine. We're like, okay. And the girl's like, the girl's like reminiscing, like, oh man, to miss the days that was just us and the kids traveling in the car. I'm like, yeah, that were the good times before, until the Fire Nation attacked. I'm sorry, I just feel like something Cooper would totally say. Sadly, he's not with me. Normally he would commentate with me, but he was kind of like tired, so that's why I'm by myself today. But he's gonna edit this video together. And if you are listening, Cooper, thank you very, very, very much. I know I keep saying thank you a lot, but he's the reason why these things are coming out at least decent looking. But before, they're kind of like ghetto. Not at least they look ghetto with some class to it, I guess. Ghetto with class, if that makes sense. It didn't look as bad, but we are trying. But don't worry, pretty soon I'm gonna get some money coming through soon. Don't worry, and this will stop, and pretty soon our videos will start looking more professional. We'll buy the capture cars, because buying cars is gonna fix that. Capture cards, there we go, to make it look more professional. Of course, better mics, better equipment, so just for a smoother experience, But for you guys. All 114 subscribers, by the way. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate it. And also for watching the Let's Play series. And anything I do for that matter. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Now to come back to the game real quick. She's like, she's like, man, young love and stuff. And but she's like, asked me before, we go into the unknown. She's asked me, I want to know. He's like, I got feelings for you, but you feel the same way back. And I could tell she's a nice person, and she's a nice person, and she's not perfect, but she does care, and she's a sweetheart, and she does care for everybody. And she's keep a level head despite there's a zombie apocalypse going around, And then she's gonna ask me right here in this moment, like, is it right here? Well, I just give them. I know it's coming up. It's really, really soon. They're still kind of like just talking about like the fast and stuff. But yeah, it's coming up in a moment. But yeah, it's just, man, like all the shit they went through. Of course you gotta stick together because it's a crazy world out there. It really is. It's funny how what this world will do to people. I think it's right here. She's like, do you feel the same way? You know what I'm saying? And of course, there's obviously another big choice here. You know what I'm saying? She obviously fell out of love of her husband because if you've seen from the last episodes, he was kind of a dick. Honestly, let's be for real. Even now, unfortunately, and she cares for him, but she kind of fell out of love with him because he never did things to stop or improve. Right, he didn't hit her, but all the yelling and putting her down. I mean, because remember, folks, abuse comes in different forms. There's the physical stuff that she wasn't getting, but she was getting it verbally, and she just got tired of it. She fell out of love with him, and obviously, obviously, it just happened, and I said, yes, let's do it. She's like, oh my god, I can't believe it, and as you can see, I'm kissing her. And of course, and then now she's gonna bring up, well, I have to tell your brother that we're a thing now. You know, as you can see from her face, like, oh man, we have to tell your brother. It's like, it'd just be the right thing to do. It's like, yeah, it would be the right thing to do, but man, it's gonna be super lame, and he's gonna be pissed. And she's like, yeah, she really agrees with that as well. Oh, as you can see from the walkie-talkie, they're getting that they're gonna like kill like David, but they're gonna show an example of him first. And the girl from the frontier, the both girls telling us like, hey, just walk here, don't bring the car, because if we bring the car, they're gonna kill him. So just kind of walk to where the main town square area is at. And I'm like, all right, so let's. She's like, be safe. Whatnot, and like, don't worry, we will. Just keep the car running. He's gonna go up to kiss her, and then we're gonna move on to see what's gonna happen next. So yeah, it's getting close to the end of the episode, guys. It's really the tension is really heating up, and I can't wait for episode 5. It's getting close to the end. All right, so let's go. Let's see what's happening next. Now what happened next? Let's see what else we talked about. Well, Guardians is not around the corner, and I'm very excited for that. I'm so hyped for the Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm like, I cannot wait to see what they do with that movie. I'm looking forward to it. All the gang's back. Of course, Baby Groot from Hearing steals the show. Drax, David Bautista's character Drax is also back and kicking ass. Hold on. Oh, guys, again, sorry for the burps. I apologize for that. Like, man, because all that pizza I had, it's paying me a visit. But yeah, of course, Gamora looks they all look great as always. The world looks amazing. Though Jeremy Jimes, who's like a big YouTuber on YouTube, duh, obviously, duh. I would say on Reddit. Just kidding. I guess since he's like considered him like a professional critic, I guess he got like an early screening of the movie, and he said it was good, but not great. It's not as good as the first movie, according to him. And I haven't seen this video, but I know people in the comment section were like, well, it wasn't hostile yet, because obviously we haven't seen the movie yet. I mean, he got probably like an early like critic screening, and I guess the embargo's been lifted. But yeah, it has been like so people can't really say anything yet. But I know once the movie does come out and does get released, people see it. Yeah, he might get the shitstorm. But he might be right. He could be right, but he could be wrong. But I can't really say anything yet because, well, I haven't seen it. Obviously, I will. Try to do a review on it, absolutely. But yeah, that time will come. Yeah, as you can see, she's obviously like trying to make him look like, oh look, he's bad. Look what he did and stuff. Making it seem like, she's like announcing, oh, I know you're there and stuff. Come on out. And I'm like, yeah, I'm happy to. I'll gladly defend my, my brother and whatnot. And man, that one girl looked all crazy. He's like, oh my god, look at this guy. And like, and of course she followed the plan because of the Asian girl kind of snitched on us. I'm like, really? Like, what the hell, dude? Like, why'd you do that? Really? I'm like, damn it. Considering that what she did, I don't know, that she didn't want to do anything us to do anything reckless, I guess, but you know. And of course that's the truth. But of course she's like, well, what you do have consequences, young man. Well, she didn't say that shit, but you know, basically, she caught the Trip and the girls you can see, and she does a pretty fucked up thing that's coming up in a moment. She's gonna make me decide which one to spare, and which one to spare. Like, which one, basically not to get killed, because one, she's like, basically like, pick one not to die. The one that you pick will not die, but the other one will, basically. And even if you see guys like, are you sure we should be doing this? And I'm like, oh man, you can just feel like the tension in the area. It's not good at all. You have a choice to make, and like. And of course, they're saying you can't do this, of course. Like, why are you doing this? You know, and shit. You know, there's a better way. I'm like, look, it doesn't have to be this way and stuff. And you're like, no, we must set them example. They can't just run shy and do whatever. And even he's like, dude, come on. Like, are you sure it's a good idea to be doing this? And he's like, whose side? He's like, whose side are you on? You know. And she's not she's like forcing the choice on us. As you can see, she's pointing the guns at us. And he's like, save the girl or save the guy. So I chose to save the girl, right? Because she's been pretty helpful and stuff. And he's like, oh man, you son of a, the guy Trips, man, you son of a bitch. And he's like, dude, I don't want to choose. But then it's like, oh yeah. The person you chose to want to live, I'm gonna kill that person. So even though I chose for Trip to die, you know, and it's like, he's like, dude, but even the guy's like, dude, what are you doing? Even she's looking at Joe like, what are you doing? This isn't one of our own. And I'm like, no, don't, bam! And you see shot to the head. Oh my god. And even shows that even our own people are like, I'm not safe from this. This is ridiculous. And he's like, what the hell? He's like, what? Even pictures like, what the hell? Why are you doing this? And of course, I got pissed off and like pointing guns and like, I'm getting really upset. And it was like, oh my god, that air. He was like, hey, and even pictures like, look, this is not right. You know, we don't kill people. And like, you can see, I'm telling him, please, pitch, tell her, you know, reason what it's, tell her to stop. He's like, we don't kill, we exile. And you see saying more smarky shit, you know, like, it's your fault, you're yapping, young man. And he's like telling him, look, we don't kill, we exile. You know what I'm saying? And, you know what I'm saying? Just take your people and then leave. You know what I'm saying? But of course, that's a bad thing because you saw earlier, there's a lot of fucking zombies out there. The low poly zombies, but like there's a lot of fucking zombies out there. Really now, really eating. That poor girl. Because my brother's like yelling, just fuck that girl, just kill her. And you know, saying either, you know, take the deal or just shoot her. You know what? I said, fucking shoot her. Bam! Oof, right in the eye, too. And of course, the guy kicked the thing so my brother can choke to death, and now let's try to scramble over there. And now, oh man, now it's a giant clusterfuck. I'm getting shot at, dodging bullets. Unfortunately, I'm dodging into people that are getting shot, unfortunately. Shoot the guy there. Pop, pop. We're up on the stage. And, you know, Javi's trying to get his dad down. Guy trying to, like, shoot the girl's going to, like... Oh, she had, like, a damn big-ass, like... knife. Because I cut him down. And now I run for cover. So we're trying to like desperately like pull him out of there. Yeah, it's a shit show. She's trying to like pin on him, like, oh, he's the bad guy, he's the corporate. Not that he's the reason that is happening. Like, but even though, but to be honest, guys, I did know that was happening. Like I said, I played this before to give you a fresh experience. I kind of like the Trip more, so unfortunately I did pick the girl. I didn't know that happened, so I picked the guy to the girl, so the girl so Trip can live. But to be honest, if it was up to me, would I pick any of them to die? I'd be like, no. Honestly, no. But as you can see, he tried to run after his dad. I'm like, no, don't do that, because I don't want you to get killed. He would have to run out the pitch to the guy that was like against this. As we're being shot at, so shoot that guy in the right there, right in the neck. And a good thing we stayed, because you can see right in the moment, bam, Clementine's in trouble. She's trying to hold her off best as possible. And then we see that, and Trip's like, don't worry, I'll cover you. I'm glad he's still helping despite the fact that I chose him to die. But I didn't want to choose anyone to die, you know? And, you know, Clementine's like, really? Do you have this shooter? But yeah, you know, it's like, you know, like, oh, and of course, the girl, my new girlfriend's like, what's going on? Is everything okay? And I'm like, look. It is a shit show out here. Do not come. We'll go to you. But of course, considering all the gunfire and all the screaming and the noise, she couldn't hear anything. He's like, what? And it goes, and he's supposed to, like, this is a funny part coming up. The guy threw the tear gas, so you see I'm walking up, and I'm walking up. And I see the first guy grab his gun, but he doesn't look angry. He's like, his eyes look like, oh, why are you touching my gun, dude? He had that kind of look. Oh, and he got shot. And that guy, and it's like the black guy said he was gonna leave. He decided to come back and shoot him. And I thought you left. He's like, well, he's like, I did, but then something told me to come back, and something told me to stay. And then, of course, she kind of came, got a fear that, because I guess she heard the gunfire. She came, as I see him trying to wave her down. I didn't want to come, but she came anyway. But as you see, some asshole threw like a Molotov at her, and I didn't press, and I pressed the button up on the way, but I guess I gave the account, and the guy cop ran over, so it didn't matter anyway. And then she hit and the car kind of exploded, and of course, unfortunately, she accidentally destroyed the barricade that was protecting us from the zombies that are now going to come after us. As you can see, they're slowly pouring into the city, and now the people are shitting themselves. Yeah, almost done, dude. That's my brother saying hi. And that's it. That was the episode. Of course, these Walking Dead episodes leave you on a cliffhanger to leave you on your more. I want to say like 90% of players said that I was gonna help with the family, help David look after his family if he were to leave to go to the war. I can't really say the percentage because it's kind of like, but I know it's nice because I know it's 6.4. So that's the percentage that I chose. Next one is, what did you do what did you do with the doctor? I know it was like 47% of players like me chose not to assist in the suicide. Most players, 51% of players chose to assist, and one left to the Clementine's choice. I believe 70% of players chose to want to be with the girl. Most people, I want to say like 60%, but 55% chose for her, the girl Ava, not know her name out, to live, but unfortunately died, and 44 chose Trip to live, kind of thing. Yeah, 44%, 55%. And then there should be one more coming up, and is, I think I want to say like 50, Yet 30% of players chose to shoot Joan because, let's be honest, she was a bitch. You know. And, excuse me. And that's it, guys. That was the 4th episode of The Walking Dead, The New Frontier. I cannot wait. And despite the fact that you don't play as Clementine, it was fun. I had a fun time. It was a fun experience. I really, really enjoyed it. And thankfully it didn't crash. Hooray! It didn't crash. Thank God. Thank the Lord. It didn't crash. But yeah, I can't wait for the next episode. Hope to see. Can't wait for the next episode, and of course, I will be there when the next episode happens. Once again, guys, thank you for watching the video. Please make sure to, and as always, to rate, comment, and subscribe. And as always, this is Rocket Blade signing out. Hope to see you guys again real soon. Peace out, guys, and have a great day. All right, bye.